Traders, Anthony here, looking at the pound yen on the daily time frame. I'm bullish this currency pair. We've got this movement here up into these highs. It's taken out liquidity above this candle over here on the left. Let's just mark that up as a resistance level. Call that resistance, right? So we've got buy stops resting here that have been hit. So you can see how it's reacted off that, right? Now, smart money will buy at a discount. So this is where they manipulate the market here, and they're accumulating all through this area and down into here where they hit these sell stops. They buy up down in here, and then this is where they're unloading, and you can see that happening right now. Now, I'm looking for a discounted entry. Where? Good question. Go down the time frame and we'll work that out, but I don't mind how this is trading at the moment. It's pulling back down into these highs over here. Let's just mark that up on the daily and call it that, 1D. And then we'll go down the time frames and look for an entry, or we'll look for a way to get in. All right, so there's a couple of things you can speculate. Firstly, on the daily. Okay, if I'm going to speculate on this time frame, I would set up a pending buy down here, level with this, right? So there's a higher risk, and this is pure speculation. This is a limit buy. So let's just set that up in there as a daily possible swing trade idea. 1D. Right, set and forget. So, that gets set up. Stop loss can go under these lows. Where's your target? Well, we've got a high over here we could target. Let's just grab that. Right, so that's a valid target. It's been there before. All right, we'll grab that, call it a daily. So, okay, there's an idea on the daily time frame. Let's just round it off at a 5R, perhaps. There it is, a 5.2. We'll call it a 5R. Oh, there somewhere. 5R, 5.2. That's nice. And you could look to take partials off at 1R, pull a stop loss up to break even and trail it, right? That's if that gets filled, and that could take a day, 2, 3, could take a week. Daily time frame. Now we're going to go down to the 4-hour, get a bit closer to this, and here's a 4-hour idea. I'll just keep that one aside. Now on the 4H, see this level here, this balance area, see this red candle. I'm looking at that. Now if I pull a fib and I'm looking for a base to pull that from, well, we could take it from, yeah, these highs through here, and the base or the low of this red candle, that's a valid level to pull your Fibonacci. And I'm looking for this pullback down into the 61.8. Now we're getting that. You want to be a little bit careful here. Okay, they're obviously hitting these stops below, so I wouldn't be jumping in willy-nilly right now. But what you can do is you can come down into the 15-minute time frame, given that this is traveling down into, all right, we've got the stops above here, buy stops, and this balance area. Okay, that's a key level. We'll just call that support. It should be green. Bear with me. So let's just do that. Support level. All right, now I'm going to go down to a 15-minute chart, and you want to wait for this. Now, it's moved into our buy zone. Our buy zone is the 50 here, the 50 to 61.8. That's fine. Bear with me for a minute. On the 15M, I'm going to shift gears a little bit. I'm going to take it from the base of these candles here, this range, the base of this range here, to this high. That's fine. 50% is my criteria for an entry. And what you want to see, even on a 5-minute chart, it might be a little bit fast, but see how this is trending down at the moment. You want to be a little bit careful. We've got displacement here to the downside. And what I mean by that is these candles are fairly thin. We may see more downside. So what you want to wait for is price action to... It's in our zone, okay? Clearly, it's traded into, let me just mark that up as a buy zone, potential buy zone. It's not confirmed, but it's it's a point where we want to be mindful of how price action shapes up. So what we look for in this zone here is for this to find support, and then I'm going to be looking for a bit of a fake out, shake out, and then I want to see displacement to the upside. You want to see this setting up in here a range so that it's building liquidity above and below, and then you know smart money is involved. And then you want to see this to entice more buyers in, more stops go under. You want to see it hit those stops, and then you want to see these thin candles here on these red candles. You're going to want to see the displacement similar, green candles pushing off, and then the retest. Now you're going to have a couple of things that go on here. One will be a shift in the trend. So this one would be classed as a shift in the trend, changing character. All right, and then we look for the break of market structure, which would be this one, BOS. And the entry point is going to be, all right, so this is trading into a support zone. Now we want to see if this shapes up and gives us an entry. That's it, guys. That's a day trade idea for today, right? And this one back here would be more of an intraday, possibly a swing. I don't know, if it pulls back down in here, that could be an entry. That could be a really good entry point. I would take that if it trades down into here. But you got to wait for this 15-minute time frame. You got to wait for this price action to shape up first. You want to see it, the trend on this time frame, shift gears. See how we got a break of structure here? Bearish. Well, at the moment now, we're considering that this is going to be trending down. Well, it is. Lower highs, lower low, pulls back, gives us another lower high. Right, then that shift is confirmed, and then we want to see sideways, and then you want to see that the trend kicking into gear, giving us that. Hope that makes sense. Higher highs, higher lows. What else can I say about this? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind this. We've got a strong pound. The yen. Now, be careful, because the yen, the Japanese yen, is renowned for some really aggressive stop runs. Watch out. This could spike down with a vengeance and then carry on trading north. So you just want to watch out for that. I've seen it happen too many times. Guys, that's my take on the pound yen at the moment. Wait for the setup. I'm bullish. We want to see the pullback and price action shaping up. Hope you have a great day. Safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.